Yo,
Go. What's good? What's up, boss? How you doing?
yes, sir. I'm good. How you, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Pretty good trading day so far. Happy Monday, folks. Um, I think you did. I think we caught the exact same trade. I think you caught a similar trade as me.
Well, that's always good.
Yeah. Yeah, right. What did you caught longs, right?
Yeah, two longs. I had two longs. Yes, sir. I'll bring
Yeah, I
them
caught
up
I
here. Yeah,
caught one. Yeah, bring him up. Bring him up. I'll show you guys mine too. What's going on, ASFX TV? What's up, YouTube? How we doing, guys?
that's what she
Happy
said.
Monday. That's what she said.
um,
Dion, Christopher, Ellie, Robert, Cameron. What's up? Doug, what's good? What's good, guys? Good to see y'all here. Yeah, I can show you my long real quick, James. It's just one
yeah.
trade here on the NQ. Did you take yours on MNQ?
Yeah. NQ. Well, I took them on my FTMO accounts, bro. That's what I've been focused on.
So on Nas 100, but on Nasdaq.
Nasdaq. Yeah, Nasdaq. Yeah.
Word. Yeah. So this one was mine. Took this on stream on PFM TV. Really, I was bullish. I'm just following the current momentum of the market. I do think we could still go higher today too. And what I'm looking at, and this did aid in my long idea to begin with, was we kind of put in these perfect equal highs right here on the hourly time frame. On top of that, if I go to the daily, not that I put too much weight on daily time frame stuff, but this one seems pretty clear to me. There's a daily fair value gap in here that has not been tested yet, right here. So that's an imbalance. I like to see those types of things get filled. And once we get this close to it, it just becomes like, okay, I think that's the objective. That's where the market is headed. So there was a few confluences for like a draw on liquidity to the upside. Might not even end up
Sure.
working out, but we'll see. But then I'm just following current momentum. Market is above previous day's point of control. It's above previous day's value area high. I didn't want to get long right at the open up here because I just saw this like slow kind of just slow grind up. I wasn't interested in that. We get our pullback. What do we tap into? Previous day's value area high to the tick. We sweep out this 9:30 a.m. low, which is just a classic spot for a reversal liquidity sweep. There was also a little 15-minute fair value gap in here, so just added confluence enough for me to take it on the 1 minute. There's my entry on the 1 minute. And yeah, I just held here. Now, my overall target is all the way up for high a day, but once again, base hits, low hanging fruit. I don't need to target high of day. That's the whole point. If I can get a good move, this is almost 80 points from here to here, then I'll just take that, even if I think it's going higher. And these are the days that I love the base hits because look at that. I mean, can we get out at the high and then it just falls all the way back down? Would have hit my break even. So that was
Yeah, I
my
took
trade.
that trade. I
Yeah.
actually took almost the exact same entry. What price were you in at?
I was in at where is this? 655.
Yeah, I was in at six.
24,655.
I was in at 650. So yeah.
Oh, you got me beat.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I
Nice.
took it on Apex. There we go, 36912. And also up on Tradeify. I'll show you guys that
Nice.
real quick and then I'll go to your screen, James.
Yes, sir.
Let that load. And there we go. 386 on Tradeify. So yeah, that's where we're at so far. Happy Monday. Let me pull up yours. Let's maybe you give me your analysis because we took like the same trade, but I know we're gonna have a little bit different thought process.
My lights apparently my lights are a little bright. Let's turn it down here. I can even get this down here, but it's the lowest it is. um, it's
Looks fine.
yeah, it's the lowest. It's the
It's a
lowest
little
it is.
contrast. Yeah.
Maybe I'm coming through too. Yeah, we'll try a little bit. It's the lowest it is, but yeah. So I'm up 2 grand on the day. These are just FTMO accounts. That's what I've been focused on at the moment, bro. So I took the first long over here above the orb high. We got to pull back, and then we got to move a move off of the orb high. So I got in on that pullback, back up towards the highs, and I was just aggressive. We didn't pop for a new high, which I didn't like. So I got out of that for about 30 points, and we obviously fall like over 100 points. And then that's where I get back in at the lows. We pin the daily VWAP and the opening range low. And that's where I take it at like 650. And then basically half out at the New York session VWAP and then full out at the opening range house. That was my trade, bro. my 2 trades, and that puts me up quite nicely. And then I did also tweet about this, but this is just one of my FTMO funded accounts. In the last 2 months, I've made 13 grand on it, including another like 600 on this today. So just showing you that you don't need to take excessive risks on it to actually take consistent payouts, right?
Nice, dude. So those are all your stats for one account or for all of them together?
No, just on one account, and I've got 3. So yeah, yeah. The other one I've made less on. The other 2 I've just I passed them at a later stage. So this is the one I've had for the longest. Yeah.
Wow, dude, that's sick, man. Congrats. I think who was it? Luna had a CFD trader on today trading FTMO on the London session stream. I think they passed like a 200K FTMO account, or they're like really close. I told them, I was talking to him and I was like, James Bruce has got the scaling plan. They were like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like it's impressive.
Yeah. It's pretty rare, I must say, bro. But another, just in terms of the actual trade today, look at the Mag 7. Yeah, I know you can't really see it covering it, but all on the right-hand side, we bullish across every single Mag 7 stock, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a big.
Let me
that's
see
a
what
big
I can do with this light here
bias.
quickly, Zach. Just take your screen grab back. Let's see what I can do with this light.
Yeah, you got this. Yeah, you got it, bro. Yeah, chat. I mean, damn near pretty nice trade. Really, really happy with this trade. How are you guys doing? P&L check in the chat. What's good? We green, we red. What's up? Doug, what up? Robert, long, any new longs? No new longs yet. I mean, I'm down to take a trade. We'll see. Do you like slow movement or fast movement? I like it fast. I like it fast. That's why I trade NASDAQ.
Yeah, let's see what how you guys going on the ASFX TV chat. Flat. Okay, what's up, Cam?
Oh, also chat, my my 3rd take profit trader payout hit in 5 trading days. Where did I post that? Right here. Hit this morning. I did request it on Friday night. Usually if it's requested on like a Wednesday or something, I'll get paid the next morning. Excuse me. But on Fridays, their support team must like be out for the weekends. They probably give them the weekend off. So, but even if I request it on a Friday, still in my bank account by Monday morning, bro. And this is the third daily payout in a total of 5 trading days, JB.
That's crazy.
Each one,
the daily payouts are sick.
They really are sick, man. There was no activation fee with Take Profit Trader. So I spent $300. It was the first time I ever traded with them past the evals, and we've withdrawn already $3 grand from them in like a week. They're really sick, and I'm not even affiliated. I don't have a code. I'm just saying it's a solid plan. So yeah, that's nice.
That's of course that's always the daily payouts are so sick, dude. The lighting should be a bit better. It's on the lowest, bro. It's nighttime, yeah, so sometimes
it's a little better.
A bit bright. Yeah.
Hey, they'll have to deal with it, man. I think you look good. You look fine. Yeah, daily payouts are sick, bro.
What is there a threshold that you need to meet for the daily payouts?
Yeah, so you need to be above your buffer. So you need to be above $2,000 if you're trading 50K accounts. That's what I'm trading. So anything above 2K, if you're in profit, there's no consistency rule, no profit target, also no payout cap, which is very unique. Like theoretically, I could make 10 grand on those accounts each, or get them to, $12,000 balance. I could withdraw 10 grand on each account theoretically if I do that in one day. It's kind of insane. I do think they move you live quick though. So like, I think if you withdraw $10,000 total, they're just going to put you in an actual live account. Now the cool thing with them, but the cool thing, James, is if you're doing 5 accounts, they let you trade up to 5. They'll give you 5 live accounts right off rip.
Interesting.
So,
5 live accounts isn't like you got 5 different ones.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, really different. Apparently, a lot of the firms are doing that. I think Lucid is giving multiple live accounts now, so that you could still have the leverage that you're used to. I think they're. Sure. I think a lot of these firms are really trying to make their live program more
Better.
legitimate because they're putting people to live quicker. So they're like, all right, how do we still make this worth it for people? Which I think is a really good shift in the industry. I think that's cool.
Of course. Yeah, because when
But
you
yeah,
go live, you don't want to be getting. Sometimes you can be making less, right?
exactly. Well, it's like nobody ever wants to go live. So I think some of these firms are seeing an opening, like an edge. Hey, maybe if I actually make it nice, like decent to go live, I'll get more business, you know?
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, that's my trade. I mean, one trade all day, nothing else. We're just in a range. We'll see what NQPM session wants to do today.
Yeah. So I mean, longs for me would be the play, at least for now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see we're picking up even on the video now, new half day 185. We've just broken for a new half day on the video. So, when stocks are moving like that, you don't really want to be fading that type of move. You can see Nvidia still inside the opening range, but now brand new half there on it. Literally sitting at that pin. So yeah, and Tesla's up 1.6%. We are off the highs though on it, but yeah, I mean it's tough to find shorts. I think in this market.
Yeah,
At least
100%.
at least today. What I'm saying
Today. Yeah, just today, let's say for now.
Yeah.
That could change any day, any minute.
James Aries is green, small green for the day. Nice Barry. Yeah, I mean you could find shorts maybe off the highs here, but tougher shorts at least for me. And that's why on NQ I really like that pullback that we got. I think it was a great price to get long at.
Oh, dude, it was perfect. Like on stream too, there were a bunch of people just like spamming into shorts. They were like, "I'm shorting this," and I was like, "Why, bro? Why are you shorting this?" It looked a little aggressive on the 1 minute, but you just zoom out, 15-minute clear trend right now. Like you're probably going to get at least one more pop, and that was the move.
Sure. Yeah. Tough to fight the trend like that. I've always found, and also just I know, Zach, do you still use Edgefill? I don't think you use it as much, but the Edgefill
actually, I just started using it again. I was talking about them on stream today. One thing about them, sorry to cut you off, that helped me. I was talking about this on stream. I'm still using like the same reports as I always did, their midnight retracement, initial balance, but one thing I used it for today was the midnight retracement setup, guys. If you're unaware of this, has been working less often when it's a bearish setup for whatever reason. For the last 2 months, year to date, like it's usually we hover around a 70 to 75% probability that the market will retrace to midnight, whether it's going up or down. But for the last 2 months, it's been only when it's a bearish setup, so where we're looking for a midnight retracement to the downside, it's only working like 61% of the time. If you look at it in the bullish setup, it's working 74%. So massive difference. So that was actually one of the reasons why I had zero interest in shorting midnight today, shorting down to midnight. Because I'm like, you know what? Edgefill is telling me these aren't even working that well to like in the last couple of months. So I'm only going to take a setup like that if it's really good. And there was no short setup. So that actually helped keep me off the shorts.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, as I said, like I really like the bias, the screen on Edgefill. It's really, really easy to actually see just what direction you do want to trade, at least after like the first 30 minutes,
What reports have you been using these days? Like, because can you fill me in? What did I miss? What have I missed out?
I use the same, bro. Opening candle continuation and the previous day's range report. As you can see, it's all in my screener here. So I really enjoy it. Yeah. Those are kind of the two, bro. Simple as that.
What about the algos? Because weren't you using some of those?
I've got the algos running. Yes, sir.
So how are they working? How are they going?
Yeah. I'm green. I'm trading them on my personal account, so they're working for me, especially when I'm on the road traveling. Yeah.
So how does it work? Did you create your own? Like you wanted it to do something specific, or do they have like built-in algos that you can just use?
No, they got default settings, but I obviously change them. I adapt them to kind of how I want them to trade, right? So
okay, gotcha. Dude, very
Yeah,
sick.
different settings, different days, everything like that.
That's what's up. But yeah, I'll also say what up to the YouTube chat. We got Web3. What up, brother? Wadek. We Buy House UK. What's going on, guys? How we doing? Oh yeah, shit. I never gave away. I launched a Tradeify giveaway the other day, James, and I forgot to give it away.
Sure.
People are reminding me. You know, maybe I'll look it up right now. I'll do a quick thing. I'm giving away a 50K select account.
Okay.
From Tradeify. Tradeify actually hooked me up, bro. I got they hooked me up with like 6 accounts to give out. So I'm just gonna give them out all week.
What is the select account? Is that an eval account?
That's an eval account. It's the daily payout one.
Okay.
So you could do daily or weekly payouts with them. So the way it works is the eval is whatever the eval is. If you pass it, before you get your funded account, you just pick. You could pick either one, whether you want daily or weekly. Obviously, the daily payouts, you're going to get there's going to be a smaller profit split. And one other thing, if you want the weekly, there's less profit split, like maybe no consistency or small consistency rule, like nothing crazy. So honestly, bro, I would just go for the weekly payouts in that situation.
How much is the algo setup? It's $2.99 a month. So yeah, I really enjoyed it, especially when I'm on the road traveling.
That's really not bad.
Yeah. It's, just having a look here. So NQ right now, look, we have been making lower highs off of that level. So just be careful of that.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, we're just in a range, guys. I do think higher, but I got no entry here.
Yeah. It's a tough, I think if you want to get long, our price pay today. Always got to see what price pays. So our price down at 650, and then that would have actually worked again on that bounce there off the low, off the opening range low, right? So like this.
Yeah, facts.
Like that, Zach and I got in, and then again it happens again. So that price has been paying, whereas up at these highs just hasn't really been working, at least for now.
Yeah, I do think we're going to tap into that daily fair value gap today. If I had to pick something, I'm going with that daily FVG above us, guys. No, not Lucid. What
price is that on your chart? Let's have a look at your chart.
I'll pull it up. Oops. So this box I got right here, I'll pull it. I'll show you guys from the daily first, so you can see. It's this daily fair value gap right here. All right, if you use the fair value gap indicator, it'll stick out right here. So this is an imbalance, right? On the daily time frame. Often, what do? We fill imbalances. So I've had that marked out for a couple days. And really, it's like, I'm not just automatically saying we need to go there, but once the market shows me all of this, like it tapped into this 4-hour fair value gap right here. It held. We got a strong bounce in the overnight, right at the open. And what do we do here? Higher high, higher low. If you go to a 1 hour, you have a 1 hour market structure shift here, right? This was the last lower high that made a lower low. We take it out. You get a market structure shift, higher high, higher low. You're above the previous day's point of control. You're above previous day's value area high. Holding all these fair value gaps, like where's the logical area? Also, we made equal highs right up here. So I still think we go higher for that reason. So that's when all these things kind of come together, right? And you just go, okay, I think we're coming up for this daily fair value gap, this daily imbalance. So that's coming in. It's right at previous day's high. So 24,803.
Sure. It actually is pretty cool that we caught the same trade today, but trade like kind of like different styles.
Yeah, man, 100%.
Just shows you there's so many ways to make money in the market.
Yeah, bro. Like, because at the end of the day, we're just trying to follow momentum. We just have a couple of different ways we look at it. Like for me, I always want to have a target first, which is draw on liquidity. For you, I feel like you don't care much about a technical target. Well, do you? Or more of just following
momentum? I had previous days highs as a target today, but I don't really care like a target. I'm just looking to get green and make money, you know. If it goes all the way to the
momentum.
Target, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I feel that. Guys asking how many Tradeify giveaways. I have like 5 or 6 to give away, but for that post, I'm only giving away 1. Also, I just picked it. So here you go, guys. This is the winner. If any of you are watching for that, I'll post this on X. The winner is Profit Surfer 9. So I'm going to save this. I'll post this later on X. But yeah. But yeah, this is looking like we're just going to a little higher.
Yeah, we're back above 716 now, back above New York Station Open VWAP. So that would be the play for sure. And YM is also looking pretty bullish as well. Back above 47K. So, I mean, we are up 2% on the video, as I said. Like, you don't want to fade that type of momentum.
No, I definitely don't want to short this right now. Maybe like late PM session. I don't know. If we tapped into that daily fair value gap, I think we will get a deep pullback, but there's a lot of range to go before you even get there. So I think longs are the move. I just don't want to long this high up either.
No, you're green on the day too. So,
ooh, look at this. So this was actually looking at this now. There was a long setup in here. I'm going to walk everyone through this. This is actually
how do I get in the giveaway?
Well, that one's already done. Yeah, that giveaway is already done. I post them on X most of the time. So I did a giveaway on X, but the rest of the giveaways, I'm going to be giving them out this week. Yeah, I'll let everyone know how, because I made a Discord server, like a free Discord. So I might make y'all join it to enter, bribe you guys with giveaways. But this guy won. So just stay tuned. I would say follow me on X. I'll probably be doing like one a day, Maybe I'll just post it like this. There we go. There's the winner. But hold on, I want to walk everyone through this setup. So there was one more long entry, in my opinion. So right here, you could see a lower low right here, right? From 1050 to 1230. If you go to NQ, made a higher low. So right there, you have a bullish SMT. On top of that, previous day's value area high on NQ still holding. And then if you just stick to the 5-minute, you got a 5-minute inversion here. So this is an entry right here. Enter above at the close of this 5-minute candle, inverse, stops here, target whatever, maybe just target here. I think you can at least get up there, or you go for those equal highs. I think this is a perfectly good setup. I just missed it and wasn't really interested because I longed this leg already. I don't want to do like an exact copy of the same trade. But that's a good setup, man. That setup is there. I think it's going to bring you to these equal highs. Go pushing.
Yeah, it's sitting at opening range high as you speak at the moment, Zach.
Opening range high?
Yeah, 715.
Yo, James, when you're looking at do you look at initial balance?
I personally don't. I just like to use opening range, bro. But I
okay.
I can get, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you because some people they
does.
Who?
Zinc, Zinc from
Mr. Zinc. Yeah. Shout out.
Yeah,
so does Dan Cook. I had him on stream the other day. Dan Cook.
Yeah. I think he started using it from Zinc, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that makes sense. But some people, I was going to ask you, like some people, they count this as a break of the initial balance, this wick, because it broke it. Because your initial balance low. Here's your initial balance, first hour of the day, 9:30 to 10:30 range. Here's the high. Here's the low. NQ broke the low. But I have a hard time counting these. I like to look for closures. So like a 5-minute candle closure, I put a lot more weight on as a break of the initial balance, as opposed to this, which I more just see as like a liquidity sweep, failed auction, whatever. But a lot of people use this edgeful stat. I think it's like really, really doing well right now. Like 85% of the time, you only get one break lately on NQ.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you are using this as a low break, then this actually is supposed to be high a day if the stat's going to fulfill. But I don't like it when it just wicks through. I just don't trust it,
Sure. Someone was mentioning in the chat there's a long coming up on oil. What are you seeing on oil? I'm seeing it trading underneath the session VWAPs for today. So yeah, Robert, it's actually been showing pretty weak signs here today. Let's go to like a 15-minute time frame. I mean,
You know
we are
what?
literally sitting at like
Some-
low of day on CL on oil.
Some people might be looking at the IB setup. Here, I'm going to stay on your screen. I'll just go to mine real quick. Like, there's the IB.
Yeah.
So technically, if you're trying to play that initial balance stat, you could get long anywhere.
The long for the RB. Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah, with a tight stop right here below the low. Try and trust that statistic and try and get back to the midpoint or something.
It doesn't. It's not looking pretty. It's not looking too bullish at the moment, though.
I would not take this for sure. I would not take it, but it's there at least from an initial balance perspective. It's there.
Yeah.
But I don't really know what the stats are for oil.
Bitcoin's up above 73K at the moment.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check the stats for that on oil.
Yeah. I was having a look at Bitcoin. If we can clear like 74K, like over here, where we just closed above yesterday on Sunday, we can maybe see back up into the 80s. Personally, that's what I was kind of having a look at, like something like this, and then back up towards the 80s on BTC.
Like a swing trade?
Yeah, like a swing trade. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I like that. Okay, here are the stats on oil, guys, for the initial balance. It's not that good. So this is another reason I wouldn't trust this as much. It's only 65% of the time are you getting a single break, and this is for the last 6 months.
Sure.
So, I mean, there's an edge there 65% of the time, but not like that would not be enough for me to want to fade this momentum very confidently. I would need more to the setup.
Yeah. I mean, also is later on in the day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going
to mark up that long just for fun, though. We'll see how it plays out by the end of the stream.
Yeah, we can go back to like a 5-minute time frame. Yes. So again, like someone took these longs on ES over here. I could see that like a VWAP break, but I just think let's go down to like a 1-minute time frame. I was giving them a little bit of advice. I just said like the price that you're getting in at over here is not like you're buying it at or near half day, especially on a choppier day where this price level hasn't been paying. So that bounce play, like kind of off the opening range low with a stop over there, is where you want to get in. That's where you and I got in basically on NQ. Let's go over to NQ and show that on NQ what I mean. But if we go like this, like where you're getting in over here, you're getting in at opening range high, where the price that we got in was literally back over here. That's where I got in on NQ. Off that bounce and had my stop loss underneath the daily VWAP. So like when you sometimes in a rangy market, which we have been, we haven't been really seeing runners working personally.
No.
You want to be getting it at the best price. So the price that you would have been getting in at the highs here, like your stop, where would your stop go? Underneath session VWAP? It's, you don't have much room to halve day and you're buying it at a poor price. You want to be getting in at a better price. And that's where we bounce and turn off of the opening range low, off of the daily VWAP. That's where you want to be getting in it. Same as I said, I think our trade was pretty neat where we go like this. Let's just go to our trade here. Okay. On NQ, like look over here. That's a nice price. See how much room you got back up towards the highs. So yeah. Any questions in the chat right now on Ace of X TV? Any questions in the chat on any of our trades today?
Yeah, let us know.
But yeah,
like that crude
price.
Sorry, continue. My bad.
No, I was just saying, like the price where you'd be buying it over here. I mean, we've seen it reject not once, but twice already before. So it's not a great price to be buying it at.
No, I wouldn't want to buy up at the highs inside a range. Even if I do think it's going higher by the end of the day, it's just not a good entry. But look at this crude oil, man. It's kind of working a little bit right now.
Let's have a look.
I mean, there's 3 key levels of an initial balance, right? There's the initial balance high, the initial balance low, and then the midpoint, which a lot of people sleep on that. The 50% retracements of the IB. It's actually a really good level. Oftentimes, you'll get that break, get the pullback. Like what I like about this, James, is okay, you do have somewhat of a lower time frame market structure shift here. You broke the initial balance high. You just like swept out these lows. So I'm sure there's people who have been long trailing their stop here and here. They just got stopped out. You tapped the midpoint of the initial balance. You could see a move back up. Like this is actually not a bad trade. Clear stop right here, a couple ticks below the IB low, because there's your invalidation point. Again, I don't trade crude oil anymore. I used to really like crude, but these days I don't trade it. But yeah, that setup's there. It's here.
Yeah, look how we're respecting that right now. Opening range high on NASDAQ. Literally
yep, right back down.
Right back down.
The stat is 88% on ES and 80% on NQ. Oh, wait, there's more to this. Nebosha says, to be fair, inside bar stat was pretty damn strong to suggest taking of the previous day's high. Obviously, it's not going to happen, but the stat is 88% on ES and 80% on NQ. I mean, I think you could definitely still take previous day's high today, personally. I don't think that's out of the question.
Yeah, previous day's high on NQ's back up at 800, 802.
Yeah. Yeah, I really don't think that that's impossible. I think that's pretty feasible. It could happen. I wouldn't count it out just yet. Brittany is flat on the day. How many of you guys are flat still? No trades at all? I mean, if you're like a breakout trader, there wasn't much to do after the 9:30 open. If you were trading pre-market, there were some nice breakout trades, but nothing in the regular session.
Sure. Yeah, I'm just sitting patient right now, Zach. I think it's a little bit choppy. If we go down to like a 1 minute time frame as well, we've just been bouncing off of this session view app at the moment.
Yeah, man. Like for me, all of the account, like if anything, there's maybe a scalp trade opportunity, but with the accounts that I do my scalps on, I'm up on those already. So the only other accounts I'd like to trade if I'm going to risk sync is Take Profit Trader. And I don't know why, but those accounts, I haven't been scalping with them. I've been just waiting for a setup that I think has some legs and like hitting it with kind of smaller size and trying to hold. And it's been working really well. And so I don't see anything like that to take here. So
the stats for the initial balance in London, how those, Zach, someone's asking.
Let's see. Let's take a look. Pull it up. It's a good question. I know that from past experience, like it's a little less, it's not as high probability, but it's actually pretty good still most of the time.
Yeah, lower volume in London session too, right? So
yeah,
you obviously got to take that into account.
Okay, so initial balance breakout report for London session for the last 6 months. See, yeah, much lower. ES at 67%. Let's see what it is on NQ. 66%. So yeah, there is edge there. That's higher than 50%. So there's somewhat of an edge, but not as high probability as, 75 to 80%, which is what you've had recently on ES and NQ in New York. That was a good question, though. Is there any news this week we should be keeping an eye on? That's a good question, too. I know there was no news today.
Yeah, no, there was no news today. We do have quite a bit of news. We got the FOMC rate statement on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern. So that would literally be as we're getting on for Power Hour or Kill Zone.
Well, it's
Wednesday.
It's 2 p.m. Eastern, actually. I think you guys don't use daylight savings, do you? Is that only in America?
Oh, it is true. Sorry, you're right. It is 2 p.m. Eastern. You're quite right. Sorry, yeah, you changed hours. It is 2 p.m.
You guys are I wish we didn't change. Yeah. You guys are smarter.
We don't.
Why do we still do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was because I
No, we
talked with
don't
the prop
change.
firm match people, and we had our times all mixed up on shit. Because I'm
Sure.
like, you guys don't know about
Yeah.
daylight savings, but yeah, only
And then
do
we
that,
do
I
have
guess.
quite a bit. We got unemployment claims on Thursday, and then there's a bank holiday for Japanese Friday. So yeah, FOMC is obviously the main thing that we need to watch out for, right? So
Yeah,
for financial juice or Forex Factory is what I use for scheduled news, and that's what we have. So yeah, good question, Brittany. So obviously Wednesday. Keep it tight before FOMC. Sometimes price can chop around before FOMC days. That's yeah. So,
absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely.
Look at this, just super choppy right now as well.
You know, I didn't realize we had FOMC. That is probably going to be the day that we finally break out of this range. It's probably going to be Wednesday. Okay, so Takuzim is saying, so does that mean the high of day would be in London if it's 66%, for example? So it's just for that session. So it's high of day for that session. I believe, right, James? Do you know that actually? Could you clarify?
Well, it should be for that. It depends what time you got the end time as, Zach.
So you can, okay, so let me see what I have it for.
It depends what you have the end time as. Yeah.
How can I change that here?
You can add a customize. So pull your screen up. Let me show you.
Oh, yeah. So where do I go here?
Left-hand side.
Right here.
Down. Where it says session. There at the bottom there. So you'd have to.
Oh.
It depends. Yeah, it depends what your time is there for that session.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. So that's why this is going to be lower. So
Correct.
let's see if let's see what it is from. Let's customize this. Let's see what it is from 3 a.m. Hold on. Let's see what it is from 3 a.m. Eastern, which will be London session. To when's the end of London session technically?
End of London session would be
8?
6 p.m.
Would it be
South
8
African
a.m.?
time would be 12 Eastern time.
Oh, 12 Eastern time. Okay, interesting.
12 Eastern time, if I believe. Yeah.
Okay, so 3 to 12. No. Okay, let's hit save. Let's see. It's up 69%, almost 70, a little better, but still not as high probability as New York. So there you go. That's interesting. If you are using Edgeful, I didn't even know that you could customize it exactly the way you want. So just learned something there.
Yeah.
Let's see that NQ. That was yes. That's New York.
So NQ now underneath New York session view app.
Yep, same thing, 70%. Look at this. This would be back to break even. I would still think that this is a valid trade. It's just not something I want to take, but it's there. SMT divergence, 5-minute inversion. You have equal highs up here. It's a trade. Like if you're in this, I would sit in it. It's worth sitting in, but it's not something I would take right now. But if you're already in it, I think it's worth holding. Do you guys actually favor double break of the IB range? Because that's the stat that you just mentioned. I'm from Zink's camp. We loathe double break days. No, I hate double break days, man. Of the IB? No, I ideally don't want to see double breaks of the initial balance.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
then it's a bit more tricky to find the bias, right?
Yeah, exactly. Now, if I know 15-minute opening range, you often want to see double breaks, right? You trade double breaks, don't you, James?
Yeah, I will trade double breaks. Yeah, but that's not of the RB. That's of the orb. Yeah.
Doug says, I've been going a bit crazy on Apex. 32 evals traded in groups of 4. Past 12 of them. 4 are end of day, but 12 funded accounts for 145 apiece. Crazy how much you make and lose trading 12 accounts. Still 4.
Oh, yeah. Jeez, that will add up.
Do you mean how much you make and lose like P&L wise trading? Yeah. 12 funded accounts, it adds up, bro. Adds up a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Even if you trade 1 micro on each account, that's the equivalent of 1 mini or 12 micros.
Yeah, that will stack up, bro. For sure.
Yeah. That definitely.
That's just the power of scaling as well. That's what like ARC speaks about and everything like that too, right?
100%, man. Someone's asking in the ASFX chat if they could hear more Edgeful stats. Well, what are you using from Edgeful lately, James?
As I said, literally just the opening candle continuation and the previous day's range. So I can bring up, let's go like this, Edgeful screen. So I'll go to, reports. My advice is to actually get Edgeful for a month, see if it's something you like. But I like using it for the screener. It gives me a data back bias every single day. Personally, that's what I like it for. And then the reports. I like using this opening candle continuation report. Okay. So like first, let's go to NQ since Zach and I mainly trade NQ. In the last 6 months, if the first hour is bullish, 77% of the time will close as a bullish closing day, and vice versa for the short, 76% of the time. But that will change like from month to month. So like in the last month, the shorts haven't been too great. It's only 62% of the time, right? So, yeah. So, Aaron, these will change from time to time. And then, again, you stack it up with like a previous day's range report. Okay, so like a previous day's range. Also something that's very interesting, if we go to my stats from the start of the year, let's go to reports. It's from our stats. So this is the stats from the start of the year. If we go to my day and time, like this, we go to trade time, or let's go to days actually. My best performing day is actually a Thursday and then a Friday. Okay. So why that's interesting is, as you can see, my best days Thursday and Friday. Why that is interesting is if you look at the volume and range by weekday, we actually pick up, this is on NQ, we actually pick up, let's go to the last 6 months. We actually pick up as the week continues. So the week starts out with lower volume and picks up as the week continues. And Thursday is actually the biggest volume day in the last 6 months. That's what my stats tells me. Thursday and Friday are my best trading days. So
that makes so much sense. Thursdays make so much sense. Every Thursday for the last 5 or 6 weeks, the market has been insane. It's funny because I have I stream with teammate Alex every Thursday, and we have a joke because every Thursday the market just goes ballistic. It's been crazy.
Correct.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Chat, anyone in a trade? You let us know, because I got nothing yet.
Yeah, anyone looking at anything or anything like that. But I think it's just been slower PM sessions, but it's been good to go over our trades, and hopefully you guys have kind of been learning from the trades that we're taking as well, right?
Yeah. Someone here is asking how to control ourselves taking like over trading. Such a classic question. I feel like there's no easy answer.
No.
Set a daily loss limit, hard stop, save yourself from yourself. You know, if you can't control yourself.
I would say one of the main things as well, sorry, Zach, one of the main things as well is give yourself like a max amount of trades per day. If you struggle with over trading, say to yourself, listen, I can trade 2 times per day. And once you've used up those 2 times, you've got to have the self-discipline to not take a third trade.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, Tradeovate now has risk settings. They have, daily lockout. So there's no excuse if you're using Tradeovate. You still can do it.
Yeah, exactly. So that's my advice on that. I don't think there's an easy answer besides put in max daily loss limits, give yourself max amount of trades per day and so forth.
James, look at this. It says trade ended up working out really nicely. This initial balance move. That's funny. Someone in the chat is long for previous day's high. Yeah, I still like it. I don't think it's a bad trade. It's just so slow now. Yo, James, did you see that video on TJR?
I did. What a skunk.
Did you watch it?
I watched some of it, not all of it, but what a skunk.
Yeah, me too. I watched some of it. What a freaking skunk, man.
Yeah, that was quite funny though. I watched about 20 minutes of the 40-minute video.
I've been making fun of that kid for a while on stream.
Bro,
how do you think that he's real?
I know, but come on, man.
So lost in this game. You're never going to be profitable if you thought that kid was making money trading. Like, you're cooked. I'm sorry. But you know what it is? He has a lot of
dumping off there, bro.
Yeah, it's dumping. Dude, TJR has a lot of young fans, though. That's the problem. He has like a lot of his fans.
He's got a lot of stupid fans. That's the thing.
And stupid fans, sure.
Well, come on, bro. Like, anyone knows that he wasn't making money trading. It's only guys with half a brain cell that. Sorry, it's true, dude.
It's true. It's true. Please repeat about opening hour being bullish or being bearish. So initial balance, first hourly range, 9:30 to 10:30. There's only 80% of the time on NQ and ES lately, roughly, it's only going to break one side of that opening range. So if it breaks the upside, you could determine that the low of day is set for the New York session. If it breaks the downside, you can determine that the high of day is set for the New York session. That's it in a nutshell. I'd recommend looking it up more, though. Watching how I use it, how James uses it, Austin, Evan, because a lot of the guys do look at the initial balance on ASFX.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. It's also, the opening candle continuation is the first hour. If the first hour is bullish, you want to be looking for longs because the stats tell us that majority of the time will close in that direction. Obviously, you still got to find entries using VWAP and stuff like that. But look, again, while we're saying we didn't want to buy up at this level, we're coming back down off that opening range high now.
Tion is long ES, took a 5-minute break and closed above VWAP. Okay. Bob Cobb is short. Fade in the trend. I like it. It's looking good now.
Yeah.
He said, I was tempted to short NQ.
You're taking off that level. I don't hate it at all. Yeah.
No, me neither. Yeah, his analysis is tempted to short NQ as it dipped below VWAP, targeting nearest lows to the left. Oh, you didn't take it. Oh, my bad. Would this be a bad trade according to your criteria? Not really. No, the only bad thing about it is that you're fading the current market trend. But I don't know. At this point, it is starting to feel like, hey, if we were going to go up and take those equal highs or continue the trend, we would have done it by now. It's really slowing down. One other thing is technically you did break the initial balance low, even if it's by a wick. I mean, it does count as a break on Edgeful stats. So there's that. Like I was saying before, I prefer to see a 5-minute closure below to really count it as a break, but technically it's a break. So it's not terrible. It's just, for me, it's not a trade. I wouldn't take either direction right now. I just would be not touching this.
Yeah, we're bouncing off of this level again. I mean, you could probably find this price has been paying for longs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just it's a whole lot of nothing. Takuzum says, I'm in shorts on US 30 and SP 500 with what you have been teaching, aiming way, way down. We'll go break even when the market closes. Okay. What do you mean by what I've been teaching? Like midnight? You're looking for midnight retracement? Because that's technically here. It's technically valid, but usually, man, if we don't retrace to midnight by 11:30, it's kind of like I don't really think about it much. It's more of a morning New York session trade. I want to see that retracement usually in the first 2 hours. After that, it's just lower probability.
Yeah.
Okay. Michael says, what up, gents? I shorted NQ after it put in an SMT under New York. Okay. Where's the SMT? Let me see.
Yes, mate. Yeah, I don't see it right now. We
Yeah, I don't
both
see the
didn't make a
SMT.
new high. Yeah.
I see the bullish SMT still. I don't see the low time frame SMT. Tell me what time you're looking at that, because I don't see it. Two
2
minutes?
minutes, apparently on the 2 minutes.
Do you have a 2-minute chart? I don't even have a 2-minute chart on my trading view, bro.
2 minutes. So we made a yes and NQ. Okay, yes, and then NQ. I both see us making. We both didn't make a new high on it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't see it. Maybe send a markup.
Yeah,
because
because
I don't wanna see
we
it.
both we're underneath that high here, and then on ES, we also didn't make a new high.
Yeah.
I don't know. Am I reading that correct, Zach?
I don't see it. So maybe send a markup, Michael. I'm interested in what you're seeing. All right, we got 5 minutes left. One of these days, we're going to take some good trades in Kill Zone. It's going to happen.
Yeah, we actually had a few last week, but
we did.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Obviously, on Wednesday, we're going to be prepping for FOMC. I wouldn't be taking trades before then, but
I think
you know what, dude? Well, you know.
Wait, what'd you say? You cut out for a second.
No, I was saying, like, I think it's good that we're also going over our trades. Like, even if we don't find good entries, it's good that we're recapping our trades or showing you what
Definitely.
you know what trades are we taking, because I think we've both been trading pretty well. But yeah, for those watching, the link is it's coming through the chat below. Make sure to join us on ASFX TV. We've got Austin and Evan and Randy and the guys trading at the open, and then we here every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the Kill Zone stream as well. And then on top of that, if you look over here, you also get the courses, right, involved in there too. Futures 101, Futures 2.0, and the liquidity concepts by Zach. And then I've got something that's interesting too, with the psychology aspect of things too. So stay tuned for that. But make sure to hit the link in our bios or in the chat here. You get a month free too.
When do you think that course is going to drop? Are you close to finishing, or you got some work to do still?
I'm doing some work on it at the moment, but I would say we'll go like mid to end April. Let's go like that. I don't want to.
Nice.
I'd rather under promise, over deliver, right? I don't want to.
I mean, that's what I did. That's what I did for my course. It took like 6 months. I was like, it'll be worth it in the end.
But you had a baby on the way as well, so.
Yeah, fair enough. By the way, James, for Wednesday, guys, usually what we do on FOMC days is I stream at 2:00. James, can you do that, or is that too late for you?
Let's see, Wednesday. I mean, I can stream maybe 50 minutes into it.
Okay, that's fine. If you want to do that, maybe we do that, because I usually make sure, because streaming at 1, it's just kind of like the market's just going to sit.
No, we're not going to be trading then. But maybe we can start like 5 minutes before. I don't know.
We can start Austin 15 minutes before for sure, and you can hop on in the beginning and just leave whenever you got to. I know you.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm sure you got stuff to do. You know.
Yeah.
It's late by then. But yeah, tomorrow, guys, we definitely will. I'll be doing it at least. I'll be streaming 2 p.m. FOMC. Okay, so tomorrow, tune into ASFX TV a little bit later. We'll probably go live like 1:45, maybe 1:30ish. But we'll make sure that we're watching the news release, because might as well. It'll be fun.
Yeah. And then again, we got, as I said, the guys going live at the open tomorrow every single day. So ASFX TV with the course, I think, you know, you get a free month, but for $100 a month, It's actually nothing. So
Yep.
yeah,
Make sure to check it out, guys.
Yeah, and then Zach's been locking in some pouts.
Yeah,
As I
man,
said,
we've been cooking. We're cooking
yeah,
right
I've got
now.
that FTMO account on the scaling plan too. So I just need to wait for the time to finish up on it. So yeah, I've got like a 3K payout on that coming up too as well, Zach, in the next week, because I can take payouts on those accounts every 2 weeks.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Nice, dude. All right, guys. I guess we'll leave it there. We'll be live tomorrow. So again, everyone, right now we go live at 1 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow we'll go on a little bit later so that we can catch the 2 p.m. FOMC release. So I don't know. Tap in around 1:30, 1:45. We'll be live by then, around there, and we'll catch the news release. Maybe we'll full port some evals. Who knows? We'll see. All right, guys. I guess we'll leave it there. JB, you're the man. Thanks as always. And yeah, guys, we'll catch you tomorrow or Wednesday.
Yeah, sure.
The rest of the guys
again,
will catch
even
you
if
tomorrow.
there isn't, not tomorrow. Well, the rest of the guys will at the open. But again, even if there isn't any trades taken yet, there's always good recapping of our trades on the day. Psychology stuff. So make sure to tune in. Yeah, have a good rest of the day, guys. We'll see you all on Wednesday.
Peace, guys. Later, James.
Later. Cheers, bro.